welcome back. We're going to move on to naming transition compounds where we have a single metal cation and a polyatomic anion. So let me put up the rules and all right, not much has changed in terms of everything you have learned. The only thing that's changed between the previous one and this is instead of a single anion, now we have a polyatomic anion. Again, this was the same table that was used when we learned with ionic compounds. People in the online environment do not have to memorize, but people in my in-seed class, I might have them memorize a few and I might tell them what the others are, depending on the circumstances. But here are the rules. So again, as with the previous case, I'm going to give you a name first, write a compound, and given compound, write name. Okay, I think it's easier that way. So let's say manganese 4-phosphate. If I give you this, all right, first you got to write the symbol like I did earlier, Mn for manganese. And the 4 goes with the manganese, so it's 4. And manganese is a metal, transition metal, so it's plus. Phosphate, you go to the table, and it's over here. It's PO4, 3 minus. Remember, I put these in brackets. And now what do? We swap the 4 over here and the 3 over here, right? So Mn3, PO4, put the bracket, and then write the 4. It's just that simple, okay? Now, you may wonder, well, for the online people, you can always have the table in front of you. Like I said, for the in-seed people, I will make some exception on a few things here and there, but again, it's very straightforward. Now let's make something else. Iron 3 sulfate. Well, let's see, Fe2. I give you this, okay? I give you the name, and I ask you to find the name. Give you the formula and ask you to find the name. First, you got to write the name for this. Fe is iron, okay? And then, again, you can do the first ionic form. So the 3 goes here, the 2 goes here. So iron 3, iron is a metal, so plus. Sulfate, SO4, and the 2 goes over here, and it's a polyatomic anion, so it's negative. So when we can come to write the name, Fe is iron. What goes in the bracket? That's 3, and then SO4 2 minus is sulfate, which is over here. This is what people miss, is the 3. Okay, let's practice maybe one more, because there's really not much for me to keep doing the same thing. Well, eventually it is going to catch up, so let's do this. Okay, what do you do first? Well, first you swap numbers. There's nothing here, so let's imagine that's 1. So the 2 comes over here, the 1 comes over here. Right? Cu is a metal, so it's plus, and ClO3 is a polyatomic anion, so it's negative. Now let's write the name, copper. Cu is copper, and whatever's in the top goes in the bracket, so it's 2, and ClO3 1 minus is this, which is chloride. And there it is. And that's how you work with the transition metal compound. That's a cation and a polyatomic anion. I got only one more class, and that's very, very easy of the bunch. So stay tuned for the last video in this naming compound series.